Hey everyone, happy full moon, pre-full moon, official, I think at like 11:36 a.m. Pacific, and then 2:36, 2:35, something like that, p.m. here on the East Coast. It is in Capricorn. We are in the lunar cycle where mistakes can be made on this particular lunar day, so just be cautious of that. Also be cautious of conflict today. Amazingly enough, this is a very emotional time. Anyway, I mentioned yesterday that I will not be making any moon water. I had a lot of release and personal stuff come up from childhood for this particular moon, full moon. And so for me, and just with the other aspects of it, and I wasn't feeling overly excited about this particular moon. So for me, that's just not my comfort level with this one. I'm not making any moon water. Now, whenever I mention moon water, for me, I use it to like wash my face or maybe spray around the house a little bit. But mainly, I like to make my moon water to ingest it, like a little bit in my coffee every morning. So for me, these aspects were not something that I want to hold on to and work with later. So, to each their own. Everybody is called to do things differently, and that's okay. Now, as far as having moon products, like things that are charged by the moon, I always use I Love Love, her Florida water, or her anointing oils. And she does that for every moon cycle. So she does it on the new moon and the full moon both. She'll have full moon and Capricorn products here in a few days after they're charged by this moon. And she does very well with her alchemy. She does a beautiful job. Someone like Barb is experienced with that, so she would be the only person on the planet that I would trust with this particular moon. So there's that, and I will tag her in my comments because I do love Barb and I've been using her stuff for quite a while, and like I said, have complete trust and the utmost respect and love for her products and her work. Thank you, Barb. The world needs more people like you. Now, about today's full moon, it is actually traveling right there with Pluto in the second house. You've got the full moon today in Capricorn, and then Pluto in Capricorn retrograde in that second house, which is once again, our finances, our values, things of that nature. And boy, has 22 been a year of a lot of introspection. A lot of us having to rehash our values, relationships, a lot of energy, even, how do I want to say this, to where, like I've said, we've had to make a lot of decisions, and we're going to have a lot more of that come forward, even for the remainder of this year. There's still a lot of divisiveness, especially here on the internet. In my personal life, like in real life, I don't have a lot of divisive conversations with people. For one, it doesn't serve me. It's just probably not going to get me anywhere. And we are also living in times with these particular astrological aspects where you're not going to change anybody's mind. Let me say that again. You're not going to change anybody's mind. So that's why I don't do it. And then another reason I don't do it is because we should all know that we all need one another. Like, all of us play a role, whether if you're just watching me on here and you've never met me or what have it, but we all need one another, guys. And as I mentioned a couple days ago, we need to get more into community. You need to start meeting the people that grow the food around you, because I am telling you, the way things are going, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you've watched other people that talk about New Earth and all this stuff, and you feel like it's hard to wrap your head around it, or it's concepts that you're like, what are these people talking about? Like, are they talking about like some Star Trek level shit? Like, that's a lot of what New Earth is. It's going to be how we evolve as a collective group of people into a new way of doing things. It's not that we're going to like spontaneous combust or anything crazy. It's just going to be a new way of living and in community. And with that said, Everybody have a great day. Also, I am loving my Evil Eye necklace and chain here. This is a company that I will also let you know about here in North Central Jersey, I guess, that I absolutely love, that is very affordable, and they have great jewelry. And with that said, everybody have a great Mercury day on the full moon in Capricorn.